Hey guys, it's your girl Etta Rosa and welcome to Talks with Etta Rosa. Today we're going to go over how to network within the legal industry. It's really important to always either start your network or continue to grow your network. They're really what's going to give you the up and up, especially if you're looking to, again, like we went over on a prior video about transitioning positions or changing your position within the legal industry. Networking is a big part of that. If you're looking into other projects or different types of positions within the legal industry, all of that can easily be obtainable when you have a strong, good foundation and great connections, which is what we call in the business world networking. So when you have that support team and when you have all those dots connected, this will definitely strengthen the ability to move forward, get that income that you want, get that desired position that you want, get wherever it is you want to get to in the legal industry. This will definitely assist you in that. So we're going to go over, again, I like to give 2 or 3 tips on these things. So we're going to go over 3 tips on how to really do networking in the legal industry and really succeed at it, right? Because it's not easy to talk to strangers, especially now we're doing all this remote. It's not very easy to, actually start a conversation without even being like salesy or annoying. So I get it. I've been there, done that. I'm with you on that one. So this is what these tips are gonna kind of help you make it not so daunting, not so scary, and not so awkward, because sometimes it can be, and I understand, trust me, I get it. So the first one, of course, is joining groups, right? So, you have a lot of social media groups. I'm not naming any social media just because I'm not being sponsored by any of them. So sorry, you're not going to get free promotion from me. But you definitely can join social media groups where it either pertains within the legal industry or outside the legal industry. The best thing about the legal industry is that it pours into every other industry. So maybe industries that may not be specific to the legal industry, you may be the only legal professional in that group, which will give you a leg up. And somebody may communicate with you and be like, hey, I know you're part of this group. I would really love to touch base with you. I have a legal issue, or I have a friend, or I have someone that's looking for assistance in some manner. And bingo, there you go. So this is definitely a great way to grow your network and to really get those strong connections that you're going to need in order to go ahead and boost your position and your income. And just succeed overall, right? Success is not all about how much money you make. Some of us look at success in different ways. So networking all around, again, is a great tool to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve within the legal industry. Whatever that looks like for you, networking is definitely the way to go. And then the second one is, obviously, I mentioned social media, right? So social media is your ally. A lot of people think that if they post too much or they post the wrong thing, or, they get scared of posting. If you're not branding yourself kind of like I do, that's fine. If you're just trying to get a job or get into a network or whatever it is, you can just post informational things. Look up American Bar Association or your local bar information, articles, things that are very relevant and informational, that people will gear to and be like, oh, wow, they really are resourceful. I should check them out. And right then and there, you're branding yourself. And hopefully you can grow your network that way as well, with connections, real connections, and correspondence and comments and shares. And through that, you can kind of gear who you're attracting and maybe reach out to them. Hey, I noticed that you commented on my post and I see that you like most of my posts, let's connect, or whatever the case may be. So that is another avenue that you can take regarding networking. Obviously, it kind of takes the place of networking at networking events, right? So that would be kind of like the new networking event. But if you're able to do that in your jurisdiction, because I believe most of the states are opening up now in July. So if you're able to do that, that's also a little tidbit that you can do. Just go to network events, just be safe about it. But you can definitely go to networking events. Hopefully, I'm not sure how that looks like right now, but if that is an option for you soon or now, then go for it. And then the last one is, you want to attend workshops and webinars, again, both in and out of the legal industry. A lot of us tend to focus on just the legal industry because that's what we want to do. But every industry out there has a legal department, has a legal necessity, has legal assistance need. So don't always limit yourself to like law firms, lawyers, paralegal groups, legal professional groups. You know, I've noticed a lot of the paralegals I coach gear into, like, if they're a woman and they're an entrepreneur, like women entrepreneurship groups. If they are of Hispanic descent or of any other race or ethnicity, you know, they join those types of, you know, groups that pertain to their ethnicity and that speak different languages, et cetera, opening their world and their network into a different, you know, tapping into that extra element of whomever they identify themselves with. So definitely check those opportunities out as well via webinars and workshops and things like that. And there's a whole bunch of platforms that assist you in just searches. Then you can just search for events near you, or, you know, just events if they're going to be virtual. So I hope that helped. And then as a recap, because I know I talk a little fast sometimes, you want to join groups, whether they're through social media, whether they're in person or, you know, virtual, whatever it is, you want to join groups, again, in and out of the legal industry. And the second one was social media. If you just want to just post informational articles or blogs or websites, things like that, go for it, share it, you know, see what happens. And then the third one is attending the workshops and the webinars. And a little tidbit on that, I would suggest that you do it on enhancing skills. That way you're enhancing your skill at the same time as networking, and you're not so focused on trying to just make connections or true connections. You're actually in a place where other people are somewhat like-minded and in the same field as you, and they're looking at the same things. So that also can benefit you when you're doing, you know, you get a 2-for-1-er basically. So I hope that helped. And until justice is served, guys, I'll be here. Bye.